Good morning and welcome to Sports at Sunrise, where you can hear morning sports opinions. I am Caleb. That's Geek. Geek, how are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
I'm yet to be able to complain, but about 20 seconds into this episode, let me hear your voice for more than 10 seconds and I can complain about something.
Damn, that's crazy. What the hell did I do?
I
Oh,
don't know. What didn't you do?
didn't do anything, man. I've never done nothing bad or wrong.
Don't lie.
I never done nothing.
You've done everything.
No.
Anyways, baseball, go.
Oh, baseball, go. All right. I know some baseball words. Starting with last week on Wednesday when we got cut off, not a lot has happened, actually. I think Aaron Judge and Mike Trout still kept trying to bully each other, but Aaron Judge keeps winning because unfortunately the Angels aren't a real baseball team, and the Yankees at least pretend to try to surround Aaron Judge with some talent.
Yep.
Though I will say tonight, the Yankees got shocked. Rymack, his first home run of the year for the Yankees in the bottom of the eighth inning to give the Yankees the lead and go on to win that game.
Yes.
So Rymack finally doing stuff. He had one at bat and he hit a home run.
Yes.
And apparently Cody Bellinger could not believe it, which is really funny.
Hey, I'm here for it.
So Yankees fans are fully back in on Ryan McMahon, which is funny. So hopefully he can keep playing good defense for them and finally start hitting at least decently, and they'll be happy again.
Oh, Max sucks.
The Royals still unsurprisingly kind of suck. The Blue Jays suck, which is shocking. The Twins are still playing good. The Mariners are still bad, which is tough. The Rockies have the same record as the Mets. So does that mean we're World Series contenders? Because everybody thought the Mets were.
No.
We also have the same record as the Royals and the Blue Jays. So do with that what you will. The Rockies finally won a game again, beating Houston last night.
And hey, do you know what you guys said about last
Shout
night?
out Hunter Goodman.
You shouted out the wrong person. Shout out Chase Nolan.
Had 2 hits. Oh, true. 5 innings of work, only gave up 1 hit. Most strikeouts of his career so far. He's getting to the point where he will be moved back into the rotation soon, I think. But also Warren Schaefer was asked about it today. He's like, the biggest thing for a pitcher is routine, and the routine for a starter is different than the routine for a bullpen guy. And so they might be just leaving him in the pen for as long as they can. And I don't think that's the worst thing for him. Obviously, they want him to be a starter eventually, but maybe not yet.
I mean, he's playing great when he's in. I mean,
That's
his
true.
game against Toronto was slow.
It's also like, yeah.
But, I mean, he's been great. I predicted it. He was up breakout. He was up, what? I don't remember. I predicted him for
You
something.
predicted him as best pitcher, I think.
No, I wasn't best pitcher. I think it was most impact player.
No, for the Rockies.
I think it was impact. Because I said if he was even just an average pitcher, that is the most. That is as big as Doyle being an MVP candidate is having Doyle to be decent as in year 1.
Which is fair.
And he's been really good. I look smart.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. baseball's fun. Today's game, it was really funny. It snowed all morning here in Denver. But by first pitch at 6:40, there was no snow and blue skies, which was really funny. Because there was like 5 or 6 inches of snow on the ground this morning. It was crazy.
Yeah, dude,
it was crazy how that happened. For today's game, though, the Dodgers done did the bully of the Rockies. The Rockies got 2 hit. So shout out Mickey Moniak and Ezekiel Tovar. And Troy Johnston for his, I guess, sac fly and an RBI. Or whatever. However, he scored a run. He let Mickey score. That's it. Outside of that, nobody played really well. Sagano finally has come back down to earth. This is back-to-back pitching performances for Tomoyuki Sagano that have gone bad. Zach Agnos pitched fine. Like 4 innings, 2 earned runs. You can't hate that. Especially against the Dodgers. You can't be too mad at only allowing 2 runs in 4 innings.
Yeah.
But still not good. Rockies are going to have to learn how to hit because you can't let Tyler Glass now bully you like that all day.
Shout out Teoscar Hernandez. Only Dodger with multiple plate appearances who did not get a hit.
True. Unfortunately, shout out Max Muncy who hit 2 home runs.
He's just that dog.
Shohei had 2 hits because he's a bully. Shohei shouldn't be allowed to play at Coors Field, I think is the new rule we should
He did hit a homer.
That's true. He didn't hit one yet. But
he's not gonna.
Outside of that,
Kyle Freeland's
double
gonna
checking your baseball thing.
He's gonna end this streak of him.
Freeland's on the injured list.
Fuck.
So you might have been right, but Freeland's not playing, so we're fucked. Shout out. Was this today? I think it was today. I don't believe what happened or what they're measuring this at, but Munetaka Murakami, guy we hoped the Rockies would get, who started the season with crazy power numbers, but then has officially come back down to earth. He's only batting 200 now, so maybe that whole there are flaws in his bat thing is real. But he did hit a grand slam today that claims to measure at 431 feet, but it went over the batter's eye in center field in Sacramento, and dead center of that field is 400 feet. The batter's eye is 50 feet tall. I don't think the math works for how far it could have gone.
Yeah.
That one went a ways, dude. It was blasted.
Yeah, man,
outside of that, I cried. Yeah, nothing exciting, it looks like. Other than, I guess, Shohei Ohtani has extended his on-base streak to 49 games.
Oh.
Which is pretty decent.
He has a total on... Because I know he has a one against the Rockies alone as well.
Oh? Shohei does?
Yeah, it's like he's like third longest active streak against the Rockies of getting on base.
Crazy.
Hey, man. It happens.
Yeah, Shohei's really good.
He's okay.
Shohei's really fucking good.
He's all right.
Also, the Angels did win today.
Yeah.
Mike Trout didn't do much. He walked a couple times, scored a run. But I don't know. I'm excited for Mike Trout. His batting average is down so far this season, but his power numbers seem to be up, which is exciting.
Dub Trout.
He almost has as much WAR in 19 games this year as he had all of last year. And he played 130 games last year.
That's crazy.
Prime Trout might be back. It's been 7 years, but Prime Trout might be back.
He's not. I'm a downer tonight.
Don't you question Michael Nelson Trout, you bitch.
I will do as I want.
Well, stop wanting.
If I want to do something, I'm going to do it. You're not my daddy. You're old enough to be, but you're not. No comment?
No comment.
Basketball time.
Sure.
We had 2 games tonight. Not 1, but 2. To decide the last 2 playoff teams. Do you want to start out with blowout 1 or the game that was interesting for a minute and then became a blowout?
Let's start with, I guess, the full blowout.
The Magic absolutely killed the Hornets.
Didn't you... Am I on drugs? No, you thought the Hornets were going to lose. Okay. Right?
No, I said the Hornets would win, but I also wouldn't have been surprised because the Hornets, it felt like, had been playing too good, you know?
No, I thought the last time we talked, you said it was like the Magic or the Sixers. Or, is that the right?
Oh no, you're definitely right. You're definitely right.
You said they were just going to blow out the Hornets, and they did. So you were right. I had said, well, maybe if LaMelo learns how to shoot. LaMelo did not learn how to shoot.
Well, neither did the majority of this Hornets team.
No.
The Hornets shot 34%.
How'd Kobe White play? Oh, Kobe White was bad. That's tough.
A majority of this team was. Grant Williams couldn't score. Salon, Kobe White, Josh Green, Trey May. They tried everyone, dude.
They did. They were just hoping somebody would have something, and they didn't.
Then you go to the Magic, who a lot of people played, but a lot of it was fourth quarter for the Magic. Yeah. When, you know, I think Paolo played a great game. I think Paolo heard the hate he was getting and said, all right, here's a quick reminder of who I am.
Sure.
Because Paolo had 25, 5, and 6. It's Kevin Durant. There, I made the joke for you.
Thank you.
Because a lot of people, I saw a tweet thread of, if you had the number 1 pick, would you trade it straight up for Paolo Banchero? If you had the number 2 pick, number 3 pick, number 4 pick, I didn't see how far deep it ended up going. And I can find it because I know who tweeted it. But I think Paolo is a lot better than I think people are trying to give him credit for.
Fair.
So I'm trying to see.
That's fair. I don't know enough about Paolo. I can't lie. I don't watch a lot of Magic games.
So here's what's been going on with him. More or less. He's really good at basketball. Really good at basketball. But because...
Okay.
But because of the fact he is, you know, the team hasn't done great, people are not rocking with Pablo right now. And he'll have a bad game here and there. But on the year, he averaged 22, 8, and 5 still. He just can't shoot the ball from 3. But I found it. The consensus was people were more 50-50 on if they traded on. People still said no, but It was 45-55 on yes, no for the 5th pick. The first time the people agreed they would trade the pick for Paulo Banchero was the 6th pick in this draft. Which is awesome. Because I would, if I had the 6th pick and I got offered Paulo Banchero, I would take that in the and I would take that in a heartbeat. I'd take the 4th pick. Because Paulo Banchero is a really good basketball player. He just was never gonna be your. So he always could be a star, but he could never be a star who did it by himself. Because he's not a modern day power forward who can stretch the floor. He's more of a 2000s power forward, which is not the modern power forward. But with that being said, he still averages 25 and 8 playing that style of basketball. Well, congrats to the Magic. They get to go into the favorable matchup of they play the Pistons. Is Cade playing? Okay, no, Cade is playing. Never mind, it's not the favorable matchup. For some reason, I thought Cade was out.
You wish.
I love Cade. No, I'd love for that team to make the finals. And now the other game, the Suns vs Warriors. This game was interesting for a minute because the Suns absolutely killed the Warriors in the first quarter, and then Golden State brought it back to end half.
Yeah,
and made it a 5-point game, which then led to the Suns going on another run. Steph Curry weirdly played horrible.
Well, we know Steph can't. You know Steph's not retiring yet because he can't retire on that.
No. Yeah, he didn't play his best game of basketball. 3 of 10 from 3. Which is funny because there's a lot of guys who, if they shot 3 of 10 from the field, we'd look at him and throw his shit and give him a lot of shit. But with Steph Curry, 3 of 10 is like, oh, he just had an off night. Oh, well. It's Steph Curry. As Kenny Beecham once said, it was after the series, do not take vintage Steph Curry moments for granted, because the moment you start taking them for granted, is when he's going to retire and you're going to realize just how much those moments mean.
Yeah.
Even though he can play a long time, because he could just turn into a guy who plays off ball and shoots threes like Clay is now. Draymond, also Guy Santos. I mean, I want to be hard on Al Horford. If you're looking at Al Horford at this point for a lot of offensive production, you're not in a good spot as a team.
No, but you should be mad at Kristaps because he sucks.
Why did Kristaps only play 15 minutes is my question.
Because he's Kristaps. He got tired and decided he didn't want to play anymore because that's what Kristaps does. He's the biggest loser of all time. I hate Kristaps, dude.
I can tell why.
There's never been a moment. Why?
Why do you hate him?
Oh. Because he's one of the types of basketball players that just pisses me off. He's supremely talented, but just constantly doesn't want to play basketball.
I don't think it's a want. It's a
he just
healthy.
Then why did he play 15 minutes tonight? Did he get hurt?
That's what I don't know.
Oh, I thought you looked it up.
I haven't looked yet. You studied at Kristaps' chance.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, so he actually he tried to play through injury.
Yeah, interesting. That's shocking.
He apparently He
got
had
injured jogging.
well, because he had an ankle injury that he was trying to play through.
In this game when he was jogging backwards and hurt himself.
But walking into the game, he was injured with his ankle. That wasn't
That's
when he hurt it.
crazy.
He had an ankle injury and tried to play through it for the Warriors.
Gotcha. That's surprising.
Like, he didn't play Tuesday of last. He hasn't. He's been missing because he's had a knee injury, sick, whatever. He played through an ankle tonight.
I'm not changing my opinion because of one day.
Oh, I know you're not.
But that does feel a little better. Him actually playing is good.
It's
You know?
wrong. It's awesome. Also, shout out Jalen Green.
Doesn't happen often. No. It is tough to see a game where both Steph and Devin Booker are not really good at basketball.
But Jalen Green's the GOAT. And Jordan Goodwin.
Supposedly. So if the Suns somehow win their first round matchup and the Rockets get bounced, does that automatically mean Phoenix wins the trade?
No.
Why not?
Because KD better. No, because I'm going to be honest, you're not getting these kind of performances out of Jalen Green. Jalen Green had 71 points over the course of the play-in.
Okay.
Which is not going to happen. Typically.
Good.
Not. I'm sorry to break the news.
Good.
Dude, it's not. Jalen Green won't score 71 points in this series. No, they're not going to beat the Thunder. Because the Thunder, Dylan Brooks is going to average 6 fouls a game.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, because the Thunder get a whistle for existing.
Yeah.
The Thunder's whistle is different than everybody else's.
It is.
But hey, all that matters is that tomorrow the Nuggets get to be down 0-1.
No, not. We're winning. By 45. Did you see what Ant's quote about this game? He was asked if Timberwolves Nuggets is a rivalry. He's like, I do believe me versus the Nuggets is a rivalry.
Yes. I agree, it's a rivalry.
No, he said just Ant versus the Nuggets, not the Timberwolves versus the Nuggets.
Oh, well, I mean, also, yes.
No. Fuck him. He's
Ant
selfish.
bullies the Nuggets a lot, so.
Ant's I don't think... never mind. Ant definitely does play well against us. I was about to talk straight out my ass.
Yeah.
Anyways, do you have anything else you want to talk about?
I don't think so, no.
Anyways, that does it here at Sports at Sunrise. We hope you have an outstanding day, and bye!